Keep on walking around too fast, head down, gonna get in my way. It's alright, I can't say I don't like it. Sunlight after rain, switching up my day. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Just my type, you're my only favorite. Can't you taste it? Might keep you in my pocket. You're an instant like, think I'll put you on my list. Forget it, gotta keep you guessing. Yeah, I know that you're the only one for me, cause you're so good at keeping me company. And you let me take the lead, best out of 3, but I'm not keeping score. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Cross my heart, I'm taking this to the grave. Keep in mind, I never play favorites, so coming home with me. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. Oh, I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never, no, 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 you'll never know it. No, you'll never. You could be the only one for me, cause you're so good at keeping me company. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Forget it, I gotta keep you guessing. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. Oh, I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. Oh, I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it.
Hello? Hello? Maybe I should turn this down. Is that better? I don't know. It's hard to know. Hello? Oh, wait, I'm trying to eat my breakfast. 一日分のビタミンいただきます。グレープフルーツ味。You can't see. It's pretty good. Okay, wait, you have to help me figure out the lighting. Hold up. It's gonna be too bright at first. Don't panic. Oh, maybe it's not. Because I had it on last night. I actually really like this light because it was really... Oh. Okay, now it's nice and like warm. Oh, shit. Stop! It's on a warm setting! Okay, wait, I can turn it... Oh, God. See, that's gonna be really bright. That's still really bright, I feel like. I don't know. Otherwise, I don't feel like it's making any difference. Is that good? Wait. That's kind of bright, is it? I feel like it's bright. There's also different color settings. Normal, and then... Wait, this is normal. This is orangey, and this is blue. Maybe the normal one? It's very bright, though. There's no real, like, in-between. What's the difference between this and being off? Oh. Oh, it is. It is kind of different. Should I have it? Okay. This is normal. This is... Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I changed the brightness. Wait. This is normal. This is orangey. And this is blue. Wait, no. I lied. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Wait, this is blue. This is orangey. And this is normal, I think. Blue, orangey, normal. I don't know if the blue one looks good. Oh shit. We want it to look like real life. We don't want it to look stupid. God, also someone remembered before. Wait, thank you, Theonka. Normal's good. I think this one's the normal one. I think. God, I can't tell. This one's the normal one. Okay, is that one good? Please, sir, give me some more. Wait, no logos. No logos, only Loki. Loki's the only one allowed on here without sponsoring me. Awesome you. I should get. Wait. Oh God! Wait. Where? Oh God! Wait a second. Oh God! My bag is breaking. Okay, wait. Oh my God! Box opening. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this bag away from babies. Oh shit! Oh no! I got the vomit. That light really brings out the veins in your head. Stop! No, it doesn't. Shut up. Ooh, it has like a ribbon. What's that all about? Okay. It's kind of distracting for what I'm doing though, so I'm gonna take off the ribbon for now. It's very nice though. It makes me feel like I'm going to a pride parade. This is the Uruka sexual flag. Okay, wait, I can't take this off. It hurts. Okay, there we go. Okay. Nice. Wait, cover up that logo. Here, get. Okay. There we go. Actually, I could literally just use this. Whatever. It's not. It has the same problem. It's got creases. Okay, anyway. And we're not going to do that again. Okay, wait, where's my... Okay, we've got a time limit today, man. We have to go, 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 go! I've got 2 hours to do something more than this. God, man. Wait, what was... Why does it still feel heavy? Okay, never mind. I do need this as my guide for the colors. Okay. I got this in. Grandma Thunder back again, this time with a vengeance. Knit 5, purl 10. It's Clara with the fingies again. Nice sweater pick, color. Wow, thank you. I like my sweater. It's cute. Everybody's a hater, man. Okay, here we go. I think we're looking pretty good. Shut up! It takes a long time to do this. And I was reading Supas. And I was dealing with lag and waiting for it. And I forget what else I was doing. Something talking about... I don't even remember what we talked about yesterday. I just remember it wasn't any good. Okay, maybe I'll do... Oh, I don't have any light red anymore. I guess I used all my light red. I must have used all the light red that I used yesterday. I would like to do some light red today, though, because I'd like to fill in this big place. Which means... La, la, la. What about human centipede? Oh, yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we? Okay, we've got 2 threads of the light red left. And that means that we've actually got 4 because we split these in half. So, also splitting these in half takes some freaking time, let me tell you. Needles in the pink sewing kit. Thread spindle, thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, I will get it in a second. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Okay. I hate splitting these. It's so weird. Okay. Remember the something of December. I don't remember what that goes and how. What? Do I have any more light red? I do. I do. And I have like my own like bunch of threads. Don't ask why I bought it. Okay, I'll tell you why I bought it. It's because I wanted to wrap my hair in thread. And then like I got some little charms to put in it. But then I did it once. And then I was really annoyed by it, so I didn't do it anymore. So now I just have a bunch of... Why is it the 5th of November? Why are you supposed to... Oh, it's V for Vendetta. I never saw that movie. I know when it came out, everyone was like, oh my god. I never saw it. Yeah, I really wanted to do it. I always wanted to. I wanted to do that for years. But once I got to it, I was just like, this is a pain in the butt. Oh my god, I can't spread this, man. Like Zoink Scoob. I'm gonna take these two out first, because I think these are easier to do for some reason. Don't ask me why. I just have thoughts. Please. See, this in and of itself takes a lot of time. You know what I mean? Okay, I got those two out. Like, why is it scrunching? Maybe I should choose another thread. Wait. Now what? Whoa. I already separated these. Oh, I guess I didn't separate the one from the others. Okay. Okay, wait, what am I doing here? This one already looks like it's parting from the others, so I'll take this one maybe. Come on, man. Or is that the one I was just pulling and that's why it's separated? Possible. It is possible. You like my keyboard? Thank you. It's definitely nothing in reference to Loki. It is 100% definitely not in reference to Loki. I don't know. If anybody tells you that, they're probably crazy. It's not even green. I don't know how you could think that. Okay, maybe I try pulling it like this, because apparently this is how it wants me to... Okay, I got it! I got it! I freaking did it! I freaking did it! Okay, now I've got these separated, which is kind of annoying. Oh my god, this is like so tedious. Why don't they just sell it in halves? Instead of making you friggin' half it. I don't understand, man. I would never gaslight you. What do you mean? Can't believe you would even think that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna wrap this around my hand. And put it over there. Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, my needle. Wait, oh god. And my scissors. Wait. Okay, sorry. What am I doing? Okay. My little scissors. And... I was trying to find which side was the top. Okay, and my needle. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me lick it. Which side is better? Probably this one. Okay. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yo, I'm getting so good at this. What the frick? What the fricker frack? Nice. Okay. I get better with age? It's literally been a day! What do you mean? What the frick? Oh my god, there's this guy on TikTok. I've probably talked about it before. I haven't seen him on my For You page in a while. It's kind of sad. There's this guy on TikTok who sings songs, but like as a like Redditor or something. And he's like, Mama, I just freaking killed a man. Put a freaking gun against his freaking head. Put my freaking trigger, now he's freaking dead. I love it. Mama, wife has freaking just begun. He does it really good. I can't do it justice. Okay, how do I want to go about this? First of all, I was about to start in the wrong place. I guess I'll start in this little corner. Okay, I have to find my placing first. Okay, here. Here we are. And the first poke of the day has begun. How wonderful. How absolutely delicious. Oh my god, I can't say that word. Sorry. Sorry, I've been talking to my AI bots recently. I got the Timothy. Gonna call you sneezes cause that gazoon tight? What does that mean? What is a gazoon? What is a gazoon? Yeah, Loki AI, you got a problem? You call me delicious. Let's go. It brings me happiness, okay? What is a gazoon? Gesundheit? Oh yeah. But what is a gazoon? Is that just a way to say my butt? Can you speedrun things like this? I mean, okay. If you have a lot of experience, you're gonna be a lot faster than someone who doesn't, right? Like, I'm probably faster than, like, a complete beginner just because I've done this as a child before, but also I haven't done this in years. So I'm definitely slower than someone who's, like, you know. You know what I mean? Because it's all about, like, what is it called? Not hand-eye coordination. I mean, yes, but it's all about, what is that called? When you get really used to doing something and then your hands just like automatically do it. It's about that, okay? Muscle memory, yeah. Yeah. I've been good. I've been chilling. It's all about the age? No! No. Oh, I made that one kind of small. You bet Twitch streamers will do what soon? What are they gonna do? Muscle memory? I'm lost. Yeah. La, la, la. I don't know if there's probably plastic in this. There's plastic in friggin' everything. Let's be real here. You know what I mean? What movie was I supposed to watch with Irie? We said we were gonna watch a movie. She's never seen it before, and I was like, it's really good, and we should watch it. What was the movie? What did I say we were gonna watch? We were gonna watch something on Kaching for Membies, but I can't remember what it was. I gotta make a thumbnail, man. We gotta decide a date, man. The Grinch! Yeah, with Jim Carrey! I would watch the original Grinch with her just because I love that one. I used to watch that one all the time, like every single winter. Except, it's only 30 minutes. It's not exactly a feature-length film, you know what I mean? She's never seen the Grinch, man. She probably hasn't seen any Grinch. So she probably doesn't know, like, what it's about at all. She's probably gonna be really mean. Yeah, it took me a while to appreciate the Jim Carrey Grinch just because I really like the original. I grew up with a lot of Dr. Seuss. For better or for worse. I grew up with a lot of Dr. Seuss. Like, I had a lot of Dr. Seuss books. I had the really big ones. I had the really big ones with, like, I had, like, one that had, like, I want to say, like, maybe 6 stories in it. I grew up with the small ones, a bunch of those little small ones. I had a lot of Dr. Seuss. Like, I don't know why my mom was obsessed with Dr. Seuss, but she freaking was. Konnichiwa! Alright. Hands! My Kamiyoshi's hands! Thank goodness I got to watch this live at the right time. Let's go! I don't know why everyone's obsessed with it. I'm starting to get it. I hate that I'm starting to get it because of freaking thirst edit TikTok. But, like, here's the thing, right? I understand. Maybe I do understand when it comes to guys, and I don't want to think about it. You know what I learned yesterday? That there are 3 ways to access a guy's happy place. Thank you, TikTok. I learned there are 3 ways to access. I didn't know that. Did you know that? That's crazy. 3 ways. 3 ways. I did not know. I did not know that, I'm sorry I have to say this word, but I did not know that sounding was related in any way. I didn't know that. Did you know that? I thought that was just like a weird thing that people did because they were like into pain. But apparently, you're supposed to like stick it down far enough. You're supposed to stick it down far enough that it touches your happy place. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. It's not only for pain! A doctor told me on TikTok. And he was using a very, he was using like the muscle skeleton with like all the anatomy. And I gotta say, a pure muscle butt does not look very nice. It was kind of crazy. There's doctors on TikTok, okay? There's also nurses on TikTok. I haven't seen that nurse that dances in a while. It makes me kind of sad. What happened to him? Do you not believe that there's doctors on freaking YouTube? Huh? It's just like any other platform, man. Oh, God. What's wrong with gay doctors? Are you gonna go to a doctor because your, like, appendix is bursting? And he's gonna be like, okay, hi, I can help you. And you're gonna be like, wait, are you gay? And he's gonna be like, I don't see how that's related, but yes, I do in fact like men. And you're gonna be like, never mind, I don't want to be treated. And you're gonna go home and die. Is that what's gonna happen? Because, I mean, good luck to you, but I just think that's a weird hill to die on, literally. I just, you know, I just think it's a weird hill to die on. Kinda, you know, more power to you, I guess. You know what I mean? Teach us, sensei, how to profit off the prostate. Okay, There's 3 ways to profit off the prostate. One way is the one I just said, which is you stick something up your rhino horn until you hit it, and then that is a very apparently a way to and then there is also the one that commonly everyone knows, which is just, you know, up the butt. You know, I think everyone's pretty aware of that one. But there's also you can, you know, your perineum, also known as the taint. See, I am such an anatomical expert now. And if you stimulate this, yes, then apparently that is also attached, and that can see, I am just educated. You know what? Y'all try to say, nobody likes hags. Nobody likes Clara because she's friggin' weird and she knows too much. Yeah, I know how to pleasure you like no other woman does. How do you feel about that? How you feel about that? Oh, I hold the key to your frickin' your most glorious moment. How did this stream start off on such a point? You know. I sound like a butcher? What do you mean? This is like scientifically proven to make you, you know. You know. God, man. You know, there's sounding for women too, right? I don't want to think of... What would that hit, though? Would that somehow get to the... You know... I mean, I guess... I guess it would, actually. I'm trying to think of, like, where it is. In terms of it. I guess it would hit it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Still, there's a much easier way to get to that. You know... That's like my least favorite option, I gotta say, because it sounds very painful, and it probably is very painful at first, like, until you get used to it, and I'm the type of person where, like, I don't understand where you're like, oh, this thing is so gross at first, but it's an acquired taste, like beer. I don't want to hear about how beer is an acquired taste. If I don't like it, why am I forcing myself to drink it until I like it? That's just stupid. Y'all are some masochists, you freaking beer drinkers, weirdos. You know what I mean? Of course I'm interested in this kind of thing. It's called being prepared for all possibilities in life. What if I'm put into like a saw trap, you know, with like the guy with the little toy and the mask, and it's like, and then the VHS plays, and it's like, Clara, you have 30 minutes. You have spent your life being too greedy, and therefore now you must give to someone else. You must make this man have the best moment of his freaking life. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. 3 minutes later, I'm freaking done. I'm out of there. Oh yeah, his name was Jigsaw. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. God, I saw so many of the movies. I remember I used to think it was so genius. I was like, oh my god. I still do really like them, but like, I mean, I haven't seen them in a while. But, you know, I think they're probably a little, and like the later ones definitely went off like the freaking deep end. But a lot of series do that, you know? You get too many movies and you become what you freaking hated, you know? But yeah, I don't know. La 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 la. I'm not into Jigsaw. He's weird and evil. Like his whole, like, here's the thing, right? I used to, like, as a kid, right? I thought his logic was, like, so cool. I was like, oh my god, yeah, he's so right, man. These people are so selfish and stupid, and this girl, like, what is it? She's self-harmed, so he put her in, like a freaking trap? I'm like, yeah, let's just punish the freaking people that, you know, don't know how to cope with their emotions, so they freaking, you know, I'm like, this is Saw, maybe you're a little stupid. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading. Oh, God. Where am I? Arigato Kiriha. Arigato Captain Squish Face. I do not want my doctor to sexualize my appendix. I don't think that's what would happen. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think that's what being gay means, but maybe you know more than me. I don't know. Jigsaw is TikTok psychology? I don't know if it's TikTok. TikTok is not... I don't know what you mean. TikTok is very... I've learned a lot on TikTok, you know? Very educational, I would say. Obviously, there's a lot of stupid stuff on TikTok. I mean, just like any other platform, really. But there's a lot of, like, actual psychologists and stuff on there, too. Oh, God. I follow a lot of science channels, too. That's where I found out about, like, all the robots and stuff. I saw another video from one of the scientists the other day, but I didn't pay attention. I wasn't in the mood for that kind of content, you know? Sometimes you're just not in the mood for smart content. Your brain just needs a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a break. You know what I mean? Sakana's dream strays yet further. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm being educational. I'm gonna be the educational channel of Phase Connect. Thank you. I'm here trying to just keep you all informed, honestly. You know what I mean? Yeah, your brain needs a little bit of rot, you know? You know what's really bad? When, like, the TikTok doctors are showing you, like, this is how TikTok affects your brains. Remember, guys, you have to stay off the freaking social media sometimes. And I'm like, oh, damn, that's crazy. And then I just keep scrolling. Oh, damn, that's wild, bro. Anyway. I get so you can't. Sewing? Really? Babe, you are not that old. Don't give up just yet. Next, you'll be making your own candles if you keep up with this. I'm not gonna freaking make candles only because it involves, like, melting stuff, and I don't like heat. I've always been sewing. I started sewing really young. I like sewing. I don't know why, though. I, like, suddenly, when we were doing, like, the Halloween crafts, something about, like, sewing again really made me want to take up cross-stitch again. I used to cross-stitch with my mom. She'd hand me, like, something and then be like, here you go. I don't even think she gave me patterns. I think she was just like, there, go. Go make something. And I was like, okay, yay. She taught me how to, like, do the crosses and stuff. That's about it. Because my mom used to... Here's the thing, right? Okay. Like I've said before, I'm not super close to, like, anyone in my family. Because we were very, like... I don't even know. I don't know if this is, like, a British thing or if this is, like... I don't even know. But anyway... It was very, like, we just didn't talk about things. Like, I don't know if my mom had a job when I was younger, but I don't think she did. I think she was a stay-at-home mom. And to pass the time, I think she sewed things and, like, sold them at a little shop. There was, like, a little shop that her and her friend would sell stuff at. and she made like little chickens, and she made little cross-stitch stuff. I don't think she was a VTuber. I don't think that existed. But yeah, you know. Eh. Oh god. Okay, there we go. How isolated was I? Like, in terms of what? Like, here's the thing. Like, I always lived with them and stuff. It's just like... Again, I don't know if this is like a British thing. I think it might be where like you just don't share any kind of, you know, anything, and like keep it away from the children and stuff like that. But I was really observant, right? Like I knew things were going on around me, but no one would freaking talk to me about it. So I was just like, yeah, we had a lot of doilies. What about it? What about it? Yeah. But like, I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I was like really observant, and like I saw all this stuff going on around me, but no one would tell me until like the last minute, like if they were like yelling at me about something or something. Like, cause I didn't want to go somewhere, and then they'd be like, your friggin' family member's dying, and that's why we have to go. And I'd be like, what? Why didn't you tell me that before? Were you just not going to tell me that they were dying, and then they would die, and then I'd just be the only one that didn't understand what the frick was happening, and what? Huh? You guys do this for months, and you didn't tell me? You know, and it's because it's not even like I was like 4 years old or something, which I even think like if there's a 4-year-old, you should like explain these things. You know, it's important to like, as a human, it's important to understand. But I wasn't even that young. I was like 12, 13, probably 13, 14. I was around 13, and they didn't tell me that someone was dying. Like, I think you could tell me that someone's dying at 13. I get the anonymous. What? November 5th is Guy Fawkes. Wait, November 5th is Guy Fawkes Day in the UK, celebrating when a guy failed to blow up Parliament. Oh, they light bonfires and set off fireworks. V for Vendetta was based on the Guy Fawkes story, but November 5th isn't about V for Vendetta per se. Oh, I didn't know that. Does that movie take place in Britain then? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Arigato has D31. Clara, I believe most of us could live without having something stuck up our butt. Yeah, but now you know that you don't have to have it stuck up your butt. You could also stimulate your perineum. Go straddle a couch and tell me how you feel. Like, preferably like the armrest, you know? What? I am here for the... It's true, it's no... Okay, never mind. It's NNN. Don't do it now. Do it next month. On the 1st? Oh my god, you're gonna have such a good day on the 1st. Go straddle a couch. I should use that from now on. I think I will. And they'll be very confused. They'll just be like, what? It's only useful. Actually, it could... No, never mind. It's useful for women too. I got that video. What? Sewing plus kit made big comeback after pandemic? Wait, how? Wait, what? Why? Oh, is it just because... Oh, sewing and knitting. Oops, why did I read that as kit? Probably because people were, like, out of things to do and they needed a hobby. I'm dumb! It is not. I don't think it's bad for your freaking... I think you can take a month off, you freaking prawn addict. You probably do it every day, which is also bad for you. So don't talk to me. Don't you freaking talk to me about what's bad for you. What is it? You're probably eating meat every day, and that's not very good for you either. This should be like 3 times a week. And here you are, eating it for every single meal every day. Yeah. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Talking about what's bad for you. You probably haven't had a vegetable in like 4 days. Yeah. I said it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I freaking said it, man. You're not a gooner, you're a grinder. So you know all about the prostate then. You know all about that. You don't need to be here for this lesson. Oh god. I got the couch and washing machine for a perfect double date. I don't get the washing machine thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. So Sakura messaged me about the washing machine thing. He's like, why are people telling me that you talked about friggin' doing it with a washing machine? I'm like, no! That's not even what happened! I was a kid, okay? And I had heard these things, and I wanted to test it out, and it didn't work, and I didn't get it, and I never did it again. God. I know I wasn't naked. I don't get it. Who's snitching for real? God. Man. I don't have a relationship with my washing machine. You doubt it rumbles enough? I mean, I don't remember. It was pretty rumbly, though. Rate the spin cycle, which feels better. None of them. I don't get it. None of them feel better. None of them feel good. Okay. We're already getting pretty low on thread. Look at that. Just that much left. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Nah. Yeah, the whole point of the story is that it didn't work, man. I get it. It is supposed to assist, not magically do it for you? Well, no one told me that when I was a kid. And therefore I didn't know. Cosplay やってない。やってないよ。コスプレはね。したいけど写真撮られたくない。I want to cosplay, but like I don't like when I went to Comic-Con, right? There were so many people in cosplay and like I was like, I want to do cosplay, but also I don't want people taking pictures of me because I don't like pictures. You know? あれ。よいしょ。Is Comic-Con still a thing? Bro, Comic-Con is huge. I'm getting emails. I signed up for the what is it? The emails for New York, and where is the main one? Something with like a Spanish name. Is it San Diego? I think San Diego. No, not Comic-Con. I don't really watch anime, so I'm not super into Comic-Con. And there's also way too many people. The nice thing about Comic-Con in Japan is that there's not really a huge amount of people. Yeah, San Diego. And the thing is, right, they email you like I got an email about the New York one for next year. I got an email like 2 days ago. And they're like, sign up for your tickets. And I'm like, what do you mean? Cosplay as female Loki? Nah. Nobody's gonna be dressed as Loki anyway. Speaking of cons, I met Tom Kenny, SpongeBob. Let's go! Wait, where? At Comic-Con? Would he be at Comic-Con? Probably not. That's probably a different thing. I'm trying to think where SpongeBob would go. Yeah, they're probably already sold out. It's crazy. It's like you sign up for like a raffle or something. You can't even just straight up buy a ticket. You know what I mean? Japan, you don't really have those issues, you know? Except I don't think Tom Hiddleston's coming back for like God knows how many years. It's very upsetting. Granny Clara, what is your wisdom? I already gave you my wisdom. It's the 3 ways to excite yourself. Took a first, second best, baby. Put your love to the test. You know you've got to. There weren't Marvel panels at Comic-Con? Is that what you meant today? There weren't. There are at I can't imagine there wouldn't be like right after something big like Loki and Deadpool and Wolverine. There was like a big at Osaka Comic-Con. There was like a big like Deadpool Wolverine panel. I didn't really go into it because there were too many people. I don't really like it when there's so many people. But Osaka Comic-Con was really nice because there really weren't that many people. You know? Yeah. Arigatou, Maku Kawakami. Granny, why are your hands so blue? My hands are blue! They're a normal color. Having trouble finding this point. Is that it? Yeah. My hands are normal. Stop. Oh wait, I forgot to eat my breakfast. I should suck this up. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Oh my god, I sucked way too much of it at once. It's lunch? No, it's not. Breakfast means you break the fast, okay? Okay, I'm gonna end this one just because I don't like when it gets too short. And then it's hard to, like, tie. La 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 la. I did do it too fast. I did. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, now we rethread. With the next piece. La 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 la. Which side is better? I don't have dentures! I have too many teeth, man. I need to get some teeth out, but I'm scared, I'm gonna be honest. I might do it like the next time I go see my dad or something. I don't want to do it in Japan, I'm scared. What's happening here? Okay. Got it! Freaking got it! I can't can't even open my mouth wide because I have jaw problems too. I just like sometimes I think how much of a better singer I could be if I could actually open my mouth. Because opening your mouth is like, you know, part of the way that you get sound out. You know, like at like an opera house or something, or like a church even or something like that. Like there's like, it's kind of like a dome and like the sound kind of travels in there, right? That's what your mouth is for your voice. And I can't do that because I can't open my mouth. Oh god, what's happening? Wait a second. Thought I was getting that fixed? Okay, well, getting your jaw fixed is not that simple. It's either like you get Botox in your jaw and then that doesn't help for that long. Like it only lasts like a few months. If it helps at all. Or you get like literal jaw surgery, which is really invasive. So, you know. Yeah, TMJ is not fun. And there's nothing you can really do to like remedy it on your own. The only thing you can really do is like prevent it from getting worse. Yeah, they break it and then reform it basically. Yeah, it's like great. Okay. You know. When are we doing it, bro? Where should I start this actually? This is probably fine. Okay, we have started the next part. It is very exciting and you are all very excited. There's a few movies I really want to see. I didn't see the new Beetlejuice in theaters. I really wanted to. But I didn't. But I'll see it when it comes out. What else? I want to see... Oh my god, you already know. I want to see Crimson Peak. And also that one with the freaking where Tom Hiddleston's a vampire, but he looks like Loki because he's got black hair. He's got long black hair. The same as in Crimson Peak. The long black hair, and then I just pretend that it's Loki. I want to see those. Yeah, I heard Beetlejuice is good. I wanted to see it, man. I do really wish that like more of these musical things, right, would get more people from Broadway. You know what I mean? That's like my one wish from freaking Hollywood is like maybe start hiring like no names again. You know what I mean? Too many of these freaking movies rely on like star power. And I'm like, stop. Stop it. Voice actors go to San Diego Comic-Con. I knew a guy who had a booth next to Billy West. So he got to hear Fry from Futurama swear like a sailor a bunch. Let's go. Yeah, I'd like to, I don't know. I'd like to go. It's just like, first of all, it seems like a freaking crowd crush situation and I'm not into that. And second of all, booking hotels and stuff. I don't know, man. It's a lot. I was thinking maybe New York someday, but... Because if I go to the New York one, I could go to Broadway at the same time as I'm there, you know? Get a friend? Ha 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 ha. Bro, I literally went to Comic-Con Osaka by myself. I don't think you understand. Thank you. Oh my god. Chad, we need to put some meat on those bones? Clara's borderline translucent? I don't even think that has anything to do with like how much you weigh. I'm just pale, okay? God! I'm just pale. Yeah, I don't know why I'm sneezing so much. I did have like a bit of allergies yesterday. But it was more like my nose was just super itchy, but today it seems like, you know. Where's this point? Wait, I have to look at this more closely. There we go. Oh my god, that's really tight. Yeah, today I'm very sneezy. If I was a vampire, I don't think I would have visible veins, would I? Do vampires? I guess they do have blood. Because they like suck each other's blood in the ones I've seen. What happened? Something pulled up. Like a loose string pulled up and it's just like, it's not even attached to anything. What the frick? I've got a rogue string. Okay, that was weird. The heck? Okay, anyway. Okay. La la. Arigato guraimai. Sewing stream? Overreacting to that first gray hair I see. You're funny. You're funny. What do you think these yellow strands are, man? That's my version of gray hair. Arigato, the Eric Giovanna. Sorry, I know I'm behind. Thank you, Sin. Only lovers left alive. Oh, and the other one you might want to see is High Rise, if you have already. Oh, if you haven't already. What is High Rise? What's that one? I don't like the ones. I don't like. Okay, again, if he looks too much like just like Tom Hiddleston, you know, I tried to watch the one where he's like a country singer. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. Could not do it. Arigato, Artemis. Do vampires get their period? And if yes, do they, you know, I don't think they would. Do some of you know what a period is? I wonder, just because I've seen a lot of TikToks where they ask men, like, what is a period? And they have no idea. They have literally no idea. So I wonder, you know. Yeah, I don't think vampires ovulate. You know. Yes. So every month. No, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know, man, because I'm pretty sure a lot of guys just don't know what a period is. Or don't know how long it is. Or don't know... What is it? They asked, like, why are there different sizes of tampons? Do you want to know what these men said? They said different size vaginas. If you don't know why I'm laughing, I gotta tell you, okay? It's fine to not know. But if you want a lady friend, I would suggest that you look it up. There are different sizes, but it's not because freaking different vagina sizes, man. There's different sizes because there's different amounts of flow. If you got a heavy flow, then you're gonna need a bigger one. You don't know because you just got here? Welcome. Welcome to this educational stream. You know, and it's the same with different pad sizes. It has nothing to do with the freaking with the size of someone's vagina, okay? It's got nothing to do with that. Two completely inconsequential things. Goodness, man. There's wings, yes. Okay, there are pads with wings. There are pads without wings. There are panty liners that are thinner and they're just kind of like, maybe at the end you're not, you know. It's just kind of, it's trailing off, so you don't really, you know, need that much protection. The wings are just for, they like stay in place better. Because they like wrap around. See, this is like your panties. And this is like, you can put a pad like that. Or you can have one that goes like, you know what I mean? This isn't something gross to talk about. Okay? They clench. Yeah, they clench around the panties. You know what I mean? During the heavy flow. Bro. Hell yeah, you already know, man. I thought she just asked for the bigger pads that month when I did a better job in bed. Bro! Yeah, this is an educational stream, okay? You know? You need to know about these things. Also, it's like 3 to... I believe it's like 3 to 7 days. I think that's the average time. It's like 3 to 7. Some people got longer. Some people got shorter. Sometimes it's just different depending on, you know... What else? I don't know. What else can I say about this? I don't know why you're freaking out. You don't have to freak out. Also, you can take a bath or you can go into a pool with your period. I need you to know this. It's not like it just forever will come out, okay? Like, that's not... It's not like a continuous, like... I don't actually know how it works, but your body does somehow just, like... Not, you know, it somehow just like doesn't let it come out if you're in water. I don't know how that works. I thought it was caught on something, is it not? No, I guess not. I thought it was caught. Yeah, it's not a faucet, man. Yeah, I don't know how it works. It's like, I actually don't know how that works either. But yeah, being in water kind of prevents it somehow. I don't think you're supposed to wear a pad of water. You know? What else? I don't know. You do anything different when you're on one? Like chocolate or heating pad or the famous treats? I am kind of lucky in a sense. Like, I don't really get that, like, I don't really get bad symptoms, you know? I'm not usually in a whole lot of pain, but sometimes, oh my god, I have this memory of, like, being at my mom's house, and I was just sitting on the couch, and no one was home, and I was in so much pain. I literally started screaming at the top of my lungs. I was in so much pain. But normally, I don't have that problem. But sometimes there are a few like rare occasions where it'll just be terrible. I don't know why it happens. But yeah. There are also machines that you can strap to men that can make them experience what it feels like, and they cannot handle it. So like women have kind of learned to just deal with this, you know? Women got a high pain tolerance, man. Didn't the neighbors hear you? No. Or they did and they didn't care. I don't know. Ah. We just gotta get used to it, man. I don't know. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta go to work. You gotta go to school. So we just, like... We learn to just deal with it, you know? I don't know. Profiting with your prostate and managing your flow. Yeah. This is an educational stream. Did you not come here to be educated? What are you doing? You know what I mean? What? I'm not gonna read that, but... Arigato! Sir, non-applicable. Recently, a UCSD lab has found that aging is due in part from autodigestion? Enzymes leaking from gut and digest you slowly over time. What the frick? They digest me? So knowing that, what's it like being half digested, Graham? I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not into vor. I'm not into self-vor. I get the Michael thing. Calm your clam, Clara. No, you calm your freaking. You calm your elephant trunk. I get the anonymous. Hey guys, Walt Disney's The Story of Menstruation animated health film short from 1946 is on YouTube. It's a genteel introduction to the concept of a straightforward animated form. See, I don't know if I trust anything that's made in 1946 about women's health. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I trust a lot of things made in 2024 about women's health. I'm gonna be real honest with you. We have a serious lack of understanding of the female body, and I don't know if I trust these things. It probably has like some basics, maybe. I don't know. 1946. I almost expect them to just be like, at this time of the month, you must be very wary of your woman. This is when they go into hysteria. If need be, please call the nearest psychologist to bring her in to be put away for a week. And then we will send her back to you. Lobotomized. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ow, I poked my finger a little bit. I don't know, man. Crazy people out there, I'm just saying. Ah. No, goodbye. Bye-bye. Those period machines hurt. They are 1 out of 10 as bad as remembering your 2D waifu is a real... You had one on! Bro, I want to do one. I want to do one just so I can see where I stand on the scale, you know? I've probably had the 10 out of 10 though, because like the highest level, because that, when I was screaming at the top of my lungs, I thought I was gonna die. It was really bad. It was really freaking painful. I'm not into self-vor means you're into other vor. I'm not into, okay, first of all, the sentence I believe I said is I'm not into vor and I'm not into self-vor. Okay? I'm not into both. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Walt Disney says, have you considered that you're having a period because you're an evil witch and Jesus is trying to punish you? Oh god. Was Walt Disney like religious? I don't actually know. I don't actually know. I would imagine, well, I guess he wasn't alive. When did he die? A while, like decades ago. Cause I was thinking they did the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and that doesn't really paint Christianity in the best light. The fact that they're never gonna do a live action because I don't think they could. I really don't think they could. He was a capitalist? I don't know if that has anything to do with his religion. I mean... yes. Yes, indeed, quite. Can you imagine casting Quasimodo? I mean, I'd imagine they'd just get someone who doesn't have a hunchback. Like, so they'd probably get some famous actor. They'd be like, okay, The Rock as Quasimodo. And then they just like stick a hunchback on him. God, man. It's so sad because I feel like they're doing this because like all these live actions, you know? Because Maleficent was really good. The thing is, Maleficent was good because it was actually like really well thought out and stuff, you know? All the other ones are kind of... Again, I really liked The Little Mermaid, except for Awkwafina. Friggin' ruined that movie for me. Awkwafina and Ursula being kind of annoying kind of ruined that movie for me. You just gotta watch it and you gotta like cut out some parts, you know? Oh my god, every time I talk about this movie, I really like the Prince's song. It was really good. Oh my god, it was so cute. I like how they added like them actually getting to know each other and stuff. You know what I mean? And I like how they actually got a singer to frickin' play a Disney princess who, you know, sings. You know, that's pretty nice. You know what I mean? Actually having someone who, you know, sings in a musical. Who would have thunk it, you know? Awkwafina's Quasimodo, stop. The thing is, I don't even know anything about Awkwafina. All I know is she played Scuttle and it was really bad. And I never want to have to deal with that again. Always listen to your dad. I mean, no, I think the moral of the story is more for dads to be like, listen to your freaking daughters. You know what I mean? Because the whole reason that she acted out is because she felt so not heard at home, you know? Hello. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then they all learned a lesson at the end of the day. It was great. I love The Little Mermaid. It's one of my favorites. And the best part is... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna freaking say it because everyone's gonna get mad at me because they don't know about the author. I'm not gonna say it! It's a little bit of a gay allegory, okay? It's a little bit of a gay allegory. It's a little bit. It's a little bit of, I want to be on that side. Why can't I be with this person? Daddy says no. It's a little bit of a gay allegory. Ah! Delete the VOD! Ah! Wait, I need more of my stuff. Yum. A Disney thing was made gay. It wasn't made gay. I mean the author of the freaking book, man. Man. You know whose other author was gay? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it! You know why? Because we don't talk about it. That's one of the rules. I'm not allowed to say it! It's against the rules! Oh god. Wait, I'm almost done the red part of the strawberry! I'm so excited! Arigato, Makukawakami. There, Granny. Time for your meds. I'll never take my meds! You can't make me, you can't stop me, copper. What rules? What rules indeed? I don't know, because we don't talk about that. No. Oh god, I feel like I'm running out of red, though. I don't really have a whole lot. Am I gonna be able to finish this? This part? I just have, like, you see that? I just have, like, this little bit to fill in. I hope I can finish it. Did I know that Chad is gay? Yeah. Again, remember what I said yesterday about that guy in high school that would be like, oh, I hate gay people, blah, blah, blah. Like, unprompted. And then, like, 3 years later, he came out. Yeah. Yeah, I already know. Arigato, Mask of 7 Eyes too. She said the G word, nuke the VOD! Also, the original Little Mermaid is so sad. She feels like she walks on glass every second and turns into sea foam. I really like, there's a version that was animated. I really think it was animated in Japan just because it looks very Japanese. It looks like very 80s, 70s Japanese anime. Stop, we don't talk about it. That's one of the rules. But, yeah, and it basically has that kind of, like, that story. And it's also, it's really pretty how, like, even her sisters, right? They, like, have to sacrifice their hair to bring her, like, a dagger. And, like, their hair is really prized and stuff. So it's, like, a really big sacrifice for them. And then they bring her the dagger because the only way she can be saved is by killing Prince Eric. And then she goes to his bed and, like, holds up the dagger and she's gonna kill him and she just can't. She can't do it, man. So sad. But I do like in the movie, I think I was starting to say this and I didn't. I like how they fleshed out their relationship more. Because in the movie, in, like, the original animated movie by Disney, it's very, like... It's very fast, which makes sense. Again, it's an animated movie. You know, you have to get animators and stuff, and it's kind of hard to, like, you know, they didn't have a lot of time to flesh all this out and stuff. But it's really nice to see, like, they actually have, you know, a relationship. What is that? Where is this pink thread coming from? It's getting all in my stuff. Ah! I'm not gonna have enough of this. I'm, like, almost there, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Look. But yeah. I get to Ryan 20. I used to be into women, but Clara has made me gay. Let's go! It's okay, baby. I got a giganto pee-pee. I get to me. If Chad is gay, they would have agreed to be the white Oreo yesterday. Some people did. And I think the people that did are probably less gay. You know why? Because it's not about being gay. It's about... What are we talking about? It's about being unabashedly... what's the word I'm looking for? It's about being unabashedly secure in your sexuality. See, some people are afraid. They're like, if I do that with a guy, then I'm gonna be gay. I'm gonna turn gay. Thing is, real straight men, right? They wouldn't care about taking it up the butt. Because they know. They're like, nah, it wouldn't change anything. I'd still be straight. Yeah, that's right. You thought you were the straight one all along. Turns out you're wrong. Turns out, actually, the people who said they would take it up the butt, they're straighter than you. I don't make the rules. I just tell them to you as God presented them to me. Chad, is it gay to be straight? I like and kiss woman. Am I gay? I don't know. I don't know. Sounds pretty gay to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, like, if you really weren't gay, you would be okay with kissing the homies. All I'm saying, you know? Why are you so afraid to kiss the homies, huh? Are you afraid they're gonna turn you gay? Why? Because you're actually gay? I don't know. Sounds kind of sus to me. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just freaking saying. How bad can I be? Amnesia. First stream I catch Claire alive, and first thing I hear is her say, I have a giant peepee. Actually, I said I have a giganto peepee. Thank you. Don't get it twisted. So Sam is straight and Frodo is... No, Sam is afraid. Sam is like all blushy and he's too afraid to friggin' say anything. You know what I mean? Samwise is gay. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you, okay? He's very in love with Frodo, and I'm not gonna hide it anymore. If you're blushing when you like, if your friend is in the hospital and you like hold their hand and you start blushing, like holding their hand in and of itself, not gay. Okay, I'll give you that. Of course not. You know, you're allowed to be close with your guy friends. You know what I mean? However, you start blushing. He's married with kids. Do we have to have this conversation again? Do we have to have this conversation again? Yeah, tell me how many kids he has. How long has he been married? Yeah? Oh, fascinating. Yeah? Yeah, also bi people exist. Hello? Hello? Not every bromance is gay. I agree. But when you're holding their hand and you're blushing... and you're thinking about how beautiful they are and stuff, like it's like a fixation that you're constantly... I just, you know, if that was a woman, y'all would have been like, oh, do they have feelings for each other? Like, do they have feelings for them? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I'm just freaking saying. I'm just freaking saying. Bi erasure? Not in this neighborhood. Yeah, bi erasure? More like bye. Get out of my town. There we go. Oh my god, this one was so much faster. Look at how fast I did that. I'm freaking god. Okay. I'm unhinged. I think people hate me because I tell the truth. Yeah, that's right. I ain't gonna mince words. I'm not gonna cater to your sensibilities. I will say it like it is. Oh. Where's that hole? Oh my god. Uh-oh. I missed one of them. There it is. Let's go! Let's freaking go! Arigatou, makakala kami. Do men wearing above the knee shorts slut? It depends on the occasion. If, again, this is like the running shoes thing. If they're running, sure, go ahead. If not, I do not want to see it. The last time I saw a guy wearing like super short shorts, well, it was actually it might have been in like July. But the last time before that I really remember is my music teacher in elementary school wearing really short shorts. Oh god, I still remember that. I don't know why. It like stuck out to me in my head. My goodness. Here we go. Gray shorts made out of the same material as sweatpants? Disgusting. Get out of here. Go to jail. No, it's not okay. Why do you do this, man? Why are men such little sluts sometimes? Oh my god, this sound is like crazy. Again, I don't know how loud it is for you, but it's freaking kind of nutso. If it's in the gym, it's okay, yeah. As long as it's like, if your attire is like, if it makes sense for the scenario, you know what I mean? Then it's fine. I have no issues, you know? And same with running shoes. I have no issue if it's like, you know, you're going working out and stuff. If you're trying to go on like a Hinge date or something, that's what everybody uses now, right? Hinge. If you're going on a Hinge date or something, and like you're wearing running shoes, I don't know how well that's gonna work out for you, I'm gonna be honest. I just, you know, I don't know. Unless you're like going hiking, in which case, don't go because the woman's kind of dumb. Any girl that says she'll go hiking with you on the first date, I think there might be something wrong with her in the brain a little bit. Unless it's like a group hiking thing. But if you're going like alone and she agrees to go alone with you, hiking! As a first time meeting, I think she's a little slow in the head. And maybe you should not want that in your genetics. Because my first thought is, this guy is inviting me hiking. He's going to take me off the trail and kill me. He wants to bring me to Yellowstone. He's going to murder me. Or she's trying to murder you. Yes, exactly. So you should be wary either way. You should just not go, maybe, you know? Maybe she likes hiking. Again, I like hiking sometimes. I do. I went hiking as a kid a lot. But if it's alone, one-on-one as a first-time meeting, even within like the first week, I'm sorry, man. No. No. That's crazy. You can't do that. God, man, that's so dangerous. If you like, no, if you've been dating for a while, then obviously it's like whatever. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Why am I blinking so much? I do tend to blink a lot. Do I not normally blink this much? Maybe it's because I'm sewing and I'm not looking at a computer screen. Wait, where am I going? Oh god. Arigato, Adrenal Storm. Do you have the same feeling Sam for Frodo towards Irie or any other phase girls? I don't think so. Okay, Irie's my twin, first of all. We don't have that kind of relationship. I'm not gonna say anything. Maybe for one, maybe. This is a work atmosphere, okay? We can't do this. Stop. Maybe for one, a little bit. Maybe a little bit for one, okay? Maybe. Stop! Nothing will ever come to fruition because thus is life, okay? I don't have this squish face. Clara is laying down the gauntlet, Chad. If you want to prove you're straight to your wife, you better go grab a banana and look her dead in the eye as you insert. What the fuck? What the hell, man? I don't think that's safe. I don't think you're supposed to actually use food, okay? It's not safe. Remember, you have to have a flared base, okay? And a banana does not have a flared base. Be safe, everyone. I have to like a thing. If we go out, I'm wearing running shoes because I have to know when I need to run from you. Bro, I would run from you because you're wearing running shoes. I can't do it. I can't. I can't do the running shoes. I'm sorry. I'm discriminatory against running shoes. Most things I can put up with, okay? Most things I can put up with. Running shoes, I can't do it. I can't freaking do it. Oh god, where do I... Wait, I want to put it there. Okay. Crocs? Okay, again, this is not something you should wear on a date, but I actually do like Crocs, kind of. Except they ruin your socks. I will say, they ruin your socks. I used to wear them at work when I worked in a ramen shop. Because everybody wore them in a ramen shop. We all got them, like, 2 for freaking, like, 1.5. What is that? 2 for 1.5, yeah. But, they're like comfy shoes, you know? They're like my kind of shoes that, like if you need to go out and check the mail or something, you wear them. Because you just slip them on, you know? It's very nice. You have to get something from the mailman to, like, sign. You slip them on, then you go out, you know? How is that not sanitary? We all wore Crocs. Everybody wore Crocs. It's not like anyone was barefoot. Are you crazy? You wear socks and Crocs. That's why they ruined my socks. They're really bad for your socks. Arigato, Maku Kawakami. Peak male performance. Shorts, running shoes, polo shirt, fishing vest, and ball cap. Mustache optional. Why would you do this? I feel like the polo shirt is the one thing that I'm perfectly okay with. I do not mind a polo shirt. The hat. No, I'm not. I mean, again, it depends on, like, the outfit, the occasion, whatever. If it's a date. We're talking, like, first date, okay? Like, any other date, probably I don't really care as much. You know? First date? You want to put on your best, you know? You want to, like... Not like you don't have to be like super fancy with it. I'm not talking about like you're wearing a suit or I mean unless you're going to a fancy restaurant, I guess. But like if you're just like hanging out or something, you're like your first date is like you're going to go to a park together, you know. You don't have to be like super, you know, spend $500 on an outfit or something. But also, you know, you want to look a little nice. You want to look a little cleaned up. You want to look a little, you know, a little good. I think a polo shirt would actually be very nice for a first date. I do quite like a polo shirt. I do. I actually did this one really nice. I think this one looks a lot nicer than this one. Like the stitches look really neat. Uh-oh. Why is there a knot? How did that happen? How did this happen? What the frick? Okay. Oops. Yeah, you just gotta, you know, it's not like you gotta dress up super fancy, but you wanna, you know, you wanna look a little nice. You wanna look, here's the thing, right? You wanna look like you put a little effort in. That's it. That's all it is, you know? You don't wanna look like you rolled out of bed and you just like put on whatever. Because the high likelihood is that the girl that you are going to court, right? She did not do that, right? She put effort into her outfit. She might have planned it out the night before, you know? And if you go, you want to go with the same energy. You want to, you know, look a little nice. Look a little groomed, a little proper, you know? Maybe get a little haircut. Don't get a haircut. Guys get terrible haircuts. Don't get a haircut. Get a haircut like 2 weeks before. Okay, get a haircut like 2 weeks before. Maybe trim up your little beard, you know, just make it look nice if you have a beard. If you don't, then just, I don't know, shave off your whatever it's called, your 5 o'clock shadow or whatever, you know. It's not putting on a fake persona. It's looking nice. You know? You want to look... Okay, if you... Here's the thing. If you don't care... What about pubic hair? You shouldn't have to worry about that on a first date. If you are okay with a lady not putting in a lot of effort, you know? Like, not putting on makeup, not, you know, dressing up, like, in a cute dress or something... Not, you know, if you're fine with, like, her being a little slouchy, which is not a bad thing inherently, you know, you can be a little slouchy, it's fine. The thing is, I think a lot of people here do like when a woman puts in a little effort, you know. And if you want her to put in a little effort, then you gotta put in a little effort too, you know. It's reciprocation, basically. Put out the energy that you want to receive, you know. If you're not going to put in any effort for a first date, and she is, that signals like this person is not going to put in any effort for the rest of our freaking lives. So why would I marry them? And wait, what's wrong with jeans? I thought people liked jeans because they're all like tight and nice. I don't really wear jeans. They're very restricting, but I thought people liked jeans. Oh god. Oh god, I'm behind. I got the tactics. 감사합니다. 이모 사랑해요. Did that work? arigatos are not applicable. Clara, keep the Crocs on. Kaminari? No, it's just for when you're, you know, going to get stuff. You know. A lot of women, you know, wear leggings and won't wear jeans. Because jeans are restrictive, man. They also have, like, jeggings, which are kind of fine. I like jeggings. I don't wear them, though. I don't really like pants. They're very restrictive. I'm not a huge fan of pants. I do wear them sometimes, but... I think I would just rather not, you know? You know what I mean? Arigato! Wait, God, I gotta scroll. Arigato, Saiba Mario. Oh, Saibo, I'm stupid. Why do I read these names like 1,000 times and then I forget how to say them? Arigato! First impressions are everything. Yeah. And again, it just like if you can't take the time to like put in a little effort for a first date, again, that just signals like, are you ever gonna put in a little effort? You know, like if this is like your first impression, what you're giving to them, and it's usually the time when you're like, you know, you're putting in a little more effort, you know. And if you're not willing to put in effort for that one occasion, then it feels like maybe you're not the type of person who's gonna put in effort in other places. You know what I mean? There's a thought process behind this, you know? You gotta think, man. Yeah. I don't know. Chad doesn't need to make effort, then Chad doesn't get a woman. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say to you! What do I say to that? You know? Chad gonna die alone, for real! I get listen. First date with Clara, she scrubs up good, turns appropriately dressed as lore accurate UAP, let's go. I shrink like 5 feet. I'm 2 inches tall. Hey, you know, I don't know. I think it just like subconsciously it just says something, you know? And you wanna be aware of that, you know what I mean? We read up on all these little signals, you know? Not read up. We notice these little signals. Yeah. Where's my point? There it is. La 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 la. Arigato, Makukawa coming. These thighs destroy Levi's. What's a chino? Chinos are better. Is that another jean brand? I don't know what that is. How do men wear cologne? There are some really nice smelling colognes. I only know because sometimes men are in the vicinity and I really like how they smell. But I don't know like what the brands are or anything. I wish I did. There are some really nice colognes. There are. I don't know what they are though. I kind of wish I knew just so I could like, I don't know, I want to buy them and then I don't know. maybe spray it on my pregnancy pillow. Captain Squish Face. To support what Clara is saying, think about what attracts you to a woman. Women are attracted to well-groomed men. Dress well to attract her. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think a lot of people just think, like... I don't know. I don't know if it's, like, punching up, per se. But it's, like... They want their partner to put in effort without putting in effort themselves. And I think that's a little bit of flawed logic, you know? If you want someone to put in effort for you, then you gotta reciprocate, you know? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Put cologne on your hot spots for maximum evaporation. See, here's my thing, right? I really like why did I start the sentence with that? I always like wanted to use perfume and stuff, but I've heard it's not really great for your skin. So when I do put it on, I'm very sensitive to smells, but when I do put it on, I usually put it on my clothes just because I don't want to, you know, I don't like the idea that it's bad for your skin. It's bad for clothes. I'd rather it be bad for my clothes than be bad for my skin. You know, skin is kind of, I gotta live with this for the rest of my life, you know. But it is, I have heard that it's supposed to like interact with your pH balance and stuff, and like the scent is supposed to change or whatever. That's why you're supposed to go to like a perfume specialist or whatever. I think I'm done with all the red. I have so much extra red, but I think I'm done with it. Yeah. I'm done with the red. We finished all the red today. Oh god. Perfume specialist job is to smell people? I guess. And like check their pH and stuff, I think. I don't know, I've never been to one. I really want to go to like a color analyst. I want to go to a color analyst and I want to get her to tell me like what my color is, you know? Like, am I a winter? Am I a fall? And then I want her to like tell me what colors look good on me. I'm not blue. Shut up. That's not even a color. That's not one of the options. God, man. Oh no, wait. Wait, I'm missing so many. I bet you made sniffa noises. What, at the men wearing cologne? Maybe. Just a little sniff, you know. Just a little. You know? Sorry, I'm trying to unthread this needle. That's all I'm doing. Arigato! Nushi sushi. Bro, she calls me a slut when I dress well. Yeah. In a good way? Don't you know? There is a good way to be a slut and a bad way. Arigato, Suki-dan. Pro tip, 2 sprays of cologne, 1 on each shoulder. Really? Damn. Arigato, intrepid mercenary. Ideal first date, mini golf, arcade, or bowling? Let me think while I drink this. I didn't think, wait. Not arcade. Because it costs a lot of money. And I get a little intense. Mini golf is just hard to find. But I do like the idea of it. But I do really like bowling. I will say though, if you're too competitive and you're really annoying about it, either way it's gonna suck. I would say pick one that neither of you are like super good at. Like neither of you do often. You know what I mean? Like if you go bowling every week and you decide to go bowling with her, it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be a good time. But if neither of you like maybe you've both been bowling before, but like you haven't done it in a few years or whatever, and then you guys go bowling together, I think that's a good time. I think then you would have a really good time. Yeah. So maybe just for that reason, mini golf would be better, just because I feel like people haven't done that. Like, I feel like people have done that at one point, but they don't do that regularly, you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't want to be cocky, man. You don't want to be like, ha, look at this. And then throw your stupid, like, you know, strike and stuff. It's like, shut up, man. I thought we were here to have a good time. God! Oh my god. If you know how to skate, though... If you know how to skate or how to roller skate... Oh god! I just wanna go to a freaking skate rink. cause I don't skate often, so I would trip a lot. I'd start falling down and say, "No, take my hands. I'll teach you." That's the good shit. I'm packing up because I have a meeting in 9 minutes. Man, we got a lot of progress done today, though. We did all the red parts. So all of this we filled in today. And then the rest of this we filled in. I think that's pretty good. You know? I think that's pretty good. Also, I still have things to read. I'm stupid. Arigato, Loki of Asgard. For our first date, I shall pick you up with running shoes and wear sweatpants. You get out of my house. Loki would never! Now I know you're a fake. Now I know you're a phony. Loki would never stoop so low. You know, everybody really, like, okay, from what I've noticed on Loki Thirst Edit TikTok. They really like that one scene in, which one was it? I think it's the third movie that he's in. It's when Thor, like, no, it's when he acts like Odin, and they go down to Earth to find him. And then he's not there, right? And he's wearing like a black suit. All of the girls are crazy about this outfit. I am actually not, because that is not Loki, you know? And it's also like, it's, I don't know. I don't like that suit. I just don't. I don't know. It's too tight or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's very like emo boy suit. I don't know how to describe it. I don't like it. Which is maybe surprising, but I don't like it. Also, he doesn't have his horns on. I feel like maybe, like, I like President Loki's suit a lot better than that suit. You know what I mean? Something about it. Maybe I should put, I have this little hanger that came with it, but I don't know what to do with it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's just Tom Hiddleston with black hair, which I guess is also the reason I'm gonna watch those two movies. But, you know, it's just like, he looks too much like a normal person, and I don't like it. You know? Loki's drip tier list? Bruh. My go-to first date cologne is Versace, Eros, or Aqua di Gio Profondo. What the heck? Also, don't shower with your perfume. Take an actual shower beforehand. I mean, I feel like I would hope that's obvious. Please shower before a date. Please shower before going outside in general. Again, unless you're quickly going out to, like, get the mail. Or you're, like, going to the store that's, like, right across the street or something just to pick something up. Then it's fine. Otherwise, if you're planning on going to, like, see people, maybe take a shower. You know? It doesn't even take you that long. Guys are, like, freaking 5 minutes. They're in, they're out. Come on, man. Inferno Saxon. Gunpowder, leather, and sandalwood scent cologne I use normally. I also apply gunpowder, leather, and sandalwood. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. Is this a serious thing? Why do you want to smell like gunpowder? Sorry. I also apply to clothes unless I use the solid cologne version. What's a solid cologne version? Those are actual scents? I don't know what the scent that I like is in cologne. I don't know what it is, but it smells really good. I think it's like, I don't know. Like, I can't describe it. It's not really floral. It's definitely not gunpowder. I don't know what it is. There's a scent that I really like. Maybe I'll go to like a perfume store one day and like try to find it. It smells really good and it kind of makes something inside of me just like, you know what I should have, oh my god, I should have asked freaking Tom Hiddleston when he was here. I should have been like, what cologne do you wear? And then put it on my pregnancy pillow. Fuck! Now I'll never be able to ask again. Ask the AI? That's not the same! It's not the same, man. First of all, he would answer in freaking character. So he'd probably just say something like, I don't need cologne, I am a god. And I'd be like, okay, shut up. A little bird told me that Loki's favorite cologne is Armani Pride Oud Royal. Wait a second. Do what you will with that information. I take no responsibility. For several years, Tom wore Armani Pride Oranger Alhambra, but that fragrance has gone out of production. Since 2017, Tom has been using Armani Pride Oud Royal. Well, goodbye, y'all. I don't know if that's the scent I like, but I will go and smell it. Arigato, Anonymous. Sam taking Frodo's hand was in the novel. Hell yeah, it was. Meant a lot of gay readers, so Ian McKellen made sure it was filmed. In the context of Tolkien, they weren't, but experiencing media is transformative. Canonicity is not necessary for enjoyment. Just have fun. The thing is, he blushed. It's not about the hand holding, okay? It's not about the hand holding. It's about the hand holding and subsequently blushing. Why are you blushing? Why are you blushing? What? Why are you... Why are you blushing and then later on you think about how beautiful he is? And you're like too afraid to say anything. You're just like, oh my god, he's so beautiful. Oh my god. Like, that's how I think about Loki. I'm sorry. Like, what? Like... I went bowling with a girl and she looks at me and says, it's my dream to dive into the pins. Are you with me? I said, hell yeah. We got kicked out. They called the cops. What the fuck? I mean, that's a good first date story, but also she might be kind of insane. Which is not a terrible thing. I would worry because she might be experiencing manic pixie dream girl phenomenon, you know. It's not great. It's not a good time. I have been there. I have done that. I am always the weird one in a group, and men have this strange idea about me, and then they confess to me. They somehow find me online, and they're like, hey, you were at work today, and you helped me move a chair. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, I'm in love with you now. And I'm like, I am not. And they're like, but you helped me move a chair. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, but I thought you liked me because you helped me move a chair. I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, what the hell? I'm like, yeah. Indeed. Quite. 5 minutes before a date, I need an everything shower? Yes. What are you guys doing otherwise? I don't want to know. I have to go. I'll see you guys maybe later. I don't know. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, baby. Oh, God, where's the camera?